name is Alex Disbrow, Adairsville boys basketball.
And which players came with you today?
Number 11 is Ben Abernathy, and the new number 10 is Tyreek Ames.
Melissa Winters, Adairsville girls basketball. I have with me junior Ainsley Craig, she's number 13, junior number 3, Olivia Jocelyn, and senior number 1, Nazaria Roberts.
Excellent. Well, guys, we'll jump right into the questions. My name's Ian Griffin. I'm with V3. Both of your programs coming off region championships last season. Congratulations on that. Looking to repeat that success, I'm sure. What kind of what did you learn from those championship runs last season, and how will that translate into your success this year?
The difficulty of repeating. Last year was our back-to-back region champions. The seniors have set the goal as they want to be the first athletic team in Adairsville High School to win 3 back-to-back region championships. But there's pressure with that. There's expectations, and the championship work level that's expected. If you want to win, you got to earn it. And some of ours are embracing that, and some of ours aren't yet.
I think much on the same of that accord is that it takes a lot of extra work, and some of our girls are used to putting in that work, some of them aren't. It's going to take some major work to get back to that region championship level right now. Right now we're not there. We're working towards getting there. It's going to take a lot more push over the next few weeks to get us anywhere close.
All right, this question goes to the players. So what do you do to improve yourself as a player? This could be over the offseason, maybe pick up AAU. And what are the aspects of your game that you take the most pride in?
So during the off season, we definitely train a lot. We have practices or like different days we can come in and work. But we also have a travel team that we have, and we have Coach Burns helps out coaching that. But so we definitely do get a lot of work in the off season, and yeah.
I would say the place I improve the most is not only travel ball but open gym. Our coach opens the gym probably every week at least once. So Sundays, over the weekends, we'll be over there, and throughout the week we'll have 4-on-1s and stuff to improve our skills.
In the off season, I just like to play a lot of basketball, and the thing I take pride in most is probably defense.
I take pride probably most in like competitiveness and grit. So what I worked most on was finishing through contact and just handling like people pushing you around and just.
I take pride in my defense mostly, in finding open players, and if they're not open, get myself in a rhythm.
Excellent. All right, this is for the coaches and players. With realignment, this being your first year in a new region, you're going to have some familiar opponents and some that are new to you, but what matchups are you looking most forward to? Talk about the region first and what the challenges it presents, and then I'd love to hear from the players which games they're looking forward to most.
For us, the region's still a tough one. We had a tough one last season. This year's not going to be any different. There's no teams in the region that I think, oh yeah, we're going to get that win. We're going to have to do some major work to get to be faster, quicker, finish more efficiently. Our defense is going to have to rotate very quickly in this new region.
For us, I don't even worry about the region right now. It's all about us. It's all about us getting to the conditioning level we need to be at to be successful, us getting to the competitive level we need to be successful, the cultural aspects of prioritizing defense. We won't talk scout until Thanksgiving. Right now, we don't care who's in the region. I don't care if it's the 96 Bulls or whatever. It's all about us right now.
I mean, like he said, it's really all about us and just us getting better as a team and getting chemistry. But I will say the opponent I'm looking forward to is Calhoun, because it's like a city rivalry, so that'll be fun.
What my coach said and my teammates said.
The opponents I'm looking forward to the most is probably in our Christmas tournament, because it's always fun and it's competitive, even though it's not necessarily region play, but it's still competitive, and we're looking for a win in that tournament.
I'm probably looking forward to playing Calhoun as well, because it's, like he said, a cross-county rival.
All right, for the coaches, for those who haven't seen your team play, those who may not be familiar with your team, how would you describe your style of play? And then moving on from that, what are the expectations from your players game in, game out?
For us, we're having to change our style a little bit. We're going to be smaller this year, so we're going to be fast and hopefully tenacious on defense. We're going to have to play quicker offensively. That's really the direction we're going.
Our DNA is to play fast, insane fast. I find it's much easier to play fast and slow kids down when time and score dictate it than it is to all of a sudden try to play fast in a pressing game when you're not prepared for it. So we're going to play insanely fast. Now, everybody says that first couple weeks of practice, right? But we plan to play just crazy fast. As far as offensively, we've changed our style a little bit as well. And we've had all-state point guards on the court for the last 3 years pretty much. We've always had someone that could beat somebody off the bounce, and then we ran dribble drive, and then people played off the penetration. We're running much more of a passing game offense, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of a 5-on-5 style of basketball.
Excellent. Final question as we're near the end of our time this afternoon. Let's talk about goals and expectations for the seasons, and then give you coaches a chance to brag on these players you brought with us. Tell us about them as leaders for your team.
Ben Anthony here at 11 has really developed. I'm so proud of that kid. He was number 24 out of 24 we kept his freshman year, and then he worked and he worked and he worked, and then a growth spurt hit, and then he kept working, and now he will be competing for all region, if not region player of the year, if he takes care of business on the court. Tyreek, he's got the most, that's weird, he's got the most beautiful smile in the history of, like, the world. Like, he's got the greatest smile. He's incredible for our culture. He's always clapping. He's always cheering. He has this innate ability to know when to go from positive to negative to back to positive. I could not ask for a better leader. We had an all-state point guard graduate, and all I heard was, what are you going to do without Zach? What are you going to do without Zach? And now it's November, and I'm like, man, I feel really good about the replacement. Tyreek, like, my heart just swells when I talk about these guys right here. And Tyreek's just his cult. He's awesome for the program. We absolutely love him and Ben.
Goals for the season are to be competitive and gritty. These girls hang their hats on their defensive end. All three of them work really hard in the gym to get better. They work really hard to stop other opponents, and we expect for them to continue to do so. That part of their leadership helps with our defense. They're all pretty quiet, though. I don't have a very vocal leadership group right now, but they lead by example. So we're really proud of that.
Excellent. Well, that puts a wrap on our conversation. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good luck this season.